Pásame la llave. No sé cuál me voy, el ferro, el Porsche, la C3 o el Rolls Royce. El bote parqueado en San Croix, viviendo la vida como si se va a acabar hoy. Yo, tranquilo en la mía es que estoy. El Richard Zafiro, Dios me los bendiga, mis hijos no nacerán otro como Floyd. Las baby le llegan, los míos al día no le falta nada. Las guaguas son negras, están todas blindadas. Tú ronca allá afuera, aquí tú no eres nada. Porque mi tiempo me vale dinero, no te asustes si te enseño todos los ceros. La vida me bendijo porque me mero, soy mi jefe, so hago lo que yo quiero. Aquí arriba no llegan, tú sabes que aquí es real. Me venga a frontear, preguntarle al banquero, son 3 melones semanal. No existe quien me va a parar, se juntaron todos.
We're a few blocks west of the Inner Harbor at Oriole Park here in Baltimore. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Baltimore Orioles. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Keegan Akin is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Baltimore. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Striding in is number 2, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The afternoon for the Angels, the designated hitter, number 2.
Here's the first pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
First pitch, 105.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Here's a line drive out to left center, and this is going to get down for a leadoff base hit.
The mark of a great pitcher is the ability to put people away when you have 2 strikes on him. He wasn't able to do it to start the game. Let's see if he makes the adjustment.
At the plate now, David Fletcher. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. The average sits at 286 here to start play. 2 home runs and 42 runs batted in. The 0-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
Nobody out, runner on first. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. Grounded up the first baseline. Scooped up, one there. Next up is Phil Gosselin.
Number 13, Phil Gosselin.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. And they got him.
Well, that's not a good look. No one likes getting picked off, but it's especially bad when it's your team's first hit. It's kind of deflating.
Here's the pitch.
Oh. 1-0.
2-0 now. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Just underway in Baltimore. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
There's ball 4.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Now to the plate, Jared Walsh, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. A ball and a strike now.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 1-1 is a fastball taken high for a ball. Goslin leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Here now the 2-2. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
In now, Kurt Suzuki.
And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center.
And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Angels strand a couple. And now the O's will get their first crack at it. No score. Jose Suarez is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Angels. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
And now, Cedric Mullins. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Weakly hit towards first. Reined in. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I think Ryan Mountcastle is a guy we really need to focus in on today. This guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Well, here is the DH, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Now another 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A one-out walk here in the home first.
Batting third, the right fielder.
In now for the O's, Anthony Santander. Now here's the first offering. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup, and a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
A high fastball is in there.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. On a line, that's a base hit. Mountcastle rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Hey, that's not a bad first milestone. 100th career RBI, Dero.
Yeah, after your first original knockdown, probably for you, your first strikeout, your first bomb, you want to start putting some zeros on the back end of these numbers. 100th ribby, nice milestone right there.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A ball and a strike. 1 out and a runner on second base. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in his zone with a nice executed pitch.
This is on the ground over to first. He's got it, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Batting fifth, the left
Now
fielder.
at the plate here is DJ Stewart, and the Orioles looking for more here in this game's opening frame. Here's the first pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Santander on third with 2 out. That's popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. From the stretch, the 1-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he can go in right here.
2-2. Here it is.
Wow, these guys are really grinding out their at-bats in this one. They're not making any outs easy to get, and that, of course, is having a huge impact on the pitch count.
Now a swing and a deep drive to right. Into the flag court and gone. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 11 for him on the season. And the Orioles have now taken a 3-0 lead.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb at the bottom of the first.
So now to the plate, Ramon Urias. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. 276 the average coming in for him. 7 homers and 34 driven in. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And this is taken. It's a ball and a strike now to the Baltimore shortstop.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Now here's the pitch.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there, pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Into the windup and the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 3-0 Baltimore. Second inning set to go, and digging in is the outfielder, Joe Adell.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Mullins is right there, 1 down.
Batting 7th, the center fielder, number 16, Brandon Marsh.
At the plate now is Brandon Marsh. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. The 1-0 home. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Dan, some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And again a throw, and the runner back safely. Into the box now, Jack Mayfield. In the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Yeah, and just one pitch after giving up the base knock, he uncorks a wild one and allows him to go to second. That's like giving a guy a double that he didn't even earn. That'll drive you crazy when you're on the mound.
And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Sent out to straightaway center field. Mullins is there, 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Batting 9.
2 out, runner in scoring position at second, and that'll bring up a former Gold Glover. Here's Juan Lagares. He's set, and the pitch, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Misses, ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Slow roller down the third baseline. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
Number 2.
Into the box, number 2, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Set to deliver the 0-1. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
Swing and a liner. And this is down for extra bases, and with 2 out, this might get them both home. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Hey, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Row. Pitcher had the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And the tying run is in to score all the way from first. It's a 3-3 game.
This thing was a double or more the second it left his bat. He really drove it well, and it ended up one hopping the wall out there. And more importantly, he picks up 2 RBI along the way.
At the plate, Phil Gosselin. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He'll step in here at 275. 5 homers and 32 driven in. One and 0, here it is. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
3 runs already home here. The count now at 2-1. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
That gets down, and the inning will continue. As he arrives at second without a play, as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
The first baseman.
Well, we've already had some hard-hit balls in the first 2 innings here, and here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
Standing in now, Jared Walsh, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Comes set, the 0-1.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Again, another foul ball. 4 runs here in this half inning. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Fouled away.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So it's 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Angels are out in front, 4-3.
Strange wind blowing. It's coming back.
Bottom of the inning now, and next will be the power hitting catcher, Pedro Severino.
The catcher, Pedro Severino.
First pitch on its way.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
On a good curveball gets him swinging for route number 1.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
In now, Jahmai Jones. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. And that is off the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on it.
To the plate now, Kelvin Gutierrez. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 1 home run and a dozen RBIs. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. From the belt, kicks and deals, and a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Here comes the 1-2. Swing and a ball lifted into straightaway center. Marsh is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Cedric Mullins. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Guess he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike 1.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
Comes set. The 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Pitch is piling up. 44, and he's not clear of the second yet. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Orioles. They still trail it here 4-3. Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said he's been really impressed with how they've hit in at-bats when they fall behind in the count. 5 of their hits have come from those at-bats. And although they don't want to get behind in the count as often, it's a great sign that they're not defeated when they do.
Thank you, Heidi. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the catcher, Kurt Suzuki. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. The 1-0.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
Now here it comes. Upper part of the strike zone, a dangerous pitch with the changeup, but he laid off. Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. Looking up is the left fielder. To the track, to the wall. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot there from Kurt Suzuki. Home run number 5 on the year, and it's now 5-3.
Hey, that wasn't a particularly good pitch right here. This guy doesn't get away with very many mistakes. He's going to have to do a better job pitching out of the middle part of the plate.
So Joe Adell bats now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Adell has what you'd call elite speed. His legs are a big part of his game on both sides of the scorecard.
This is one tool, Matty, I know nothing about. I used to get to first base, hand my batting gloves to the first base coach, give daps to the first baseman and be like, yo, what's up? This guy gets on first base and he's thinking about second and third.
Up next for the Angels.
Hey, this guy's been slumping at the plate. Saw his average fall below 240 prior to this at bat. That knock had to feel good.
Stepping in now, Brandon Marsh, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Adele on at first, nobody out. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. From the stretch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Into the box now, Jack Mayfield, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one, using the slide step to try to control the running game.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
And he'll get back in standing. The 0-1 pitch. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Angels shortstop behind in the count at 1-2 strikes.
Wow, I'm shocked the hitter took it right there. That's a well-executed pitch down in the zone to try and get that double play.
And it's fouled away. Hits it high and deep out to center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So 2 down and a runner at first, and that'll bring up a former Gold Glover. Here's Juan Lagares. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back in standing. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
2 out with the man at first. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in there. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
And it's 3-2 now to the number 9 hitter.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
The 3-2 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Angels strike for 1, and it comes on this solo home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's now 5-3 in favor of the Angels. Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Orioles,
Bottom of the third now, and striding forward the designated hitter, Ryan Mountcastle. Now the first pitch. And that's in there for strike 1. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat. Then he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work, but I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
Anthony Santander the next to bat. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. The 1-0. High and deep to right center. A ball that's carrying. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Well, he hit that one pretty well, all the way out to the warning track, and clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
So here's Trey Mancini as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Grounded to the right. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
That was a well-executed pitch right there. Change up, down and away, but he just got beat with it. Nice job to flip it the other way into the outfield for an opposite field base hit.
At the plate, DJ Stewart fouled off. And they're runners at the corners now. And he takes this one high, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Ready now for Baltimore. Ramon Urias trying here to plate the tying run from second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air down the right field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
Skied into straightaway right. Lagares is under it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And they'll creep a bit closer. The sacrifice fly makes it a 5-4 ball game now.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with a sac fly.
Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. First pitch of the AB now. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
And there's ball 1. One pitch is a curveball that misses. Ball 2.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Into the corner and slicing foul. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Walsh is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Well, for better or for worse, when you seek attention, you might just get it. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon Business Person Special following this. Connor Green answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Back to the top of the Angels lineup now, and stepping in, number 2. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. And now the first pitch. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, of foul ball. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. One and 2 now. And now a pitch on the way.
That's ball 2. 2-2 now.
Pulled toward right center field. Santander waits on it. And that's the first out of the inning. There's a look at the final line for the Orioles starter. Not what he had in mind before the day started.
Yeah, he was really frustrated and out of rhythm in this one. Unfortunately, I'm sure he's frustrated right now, and he will be for a while. But the good news is that the guys are still in the game. The offense is picking him up.
First offering. David Fletcher comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike two. Hit the other way out toward right field. Santander waits on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Now it'll be Phil Gosselin.
Phil Gosselin.
First pitch on its way. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. 5 runs, 9 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Now the 2-1 pitch is taken, ball 3.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
High and deep down the left field line. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. They lead it 5-4. You ain't from where you say you from. You ain't done what you say you done. We don't believe that. Shohei Ohtani is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season. Leading off the inning, it'll be Jahmai Jones, and they could use a spark from him here.
The second baseman, Jahmai Jones.
Now here's the first offering. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. And there's one away. There's a look at the final line for the Angels starter, and he'll likely do his best to forget about today.
Well, this certainly wasn't what they were looking for in this one. They were hoping to get some innings, but you could see right from the get-go he just didn't have it in this one. Lasting only 3 innings. A lot of outs now to get from that bullpen.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Kelvin Gutierrez is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside, 1-0. A ball and a strike. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. Now to the plate, here is Cedric Mullins. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
0-2 count and the pitch. And he'll just waste one there, 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it, but when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your one-run lead.
That'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Strike taken. Good bender on the outside there.
No doubt this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
Ready with the 0-1. Cut fastball above the letters, a ball and a strike. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Mullins is off of first with 2 away. On a swing to forget there, it's back even at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Orioles lead 1. And the deficit holds at 5-4. Ready now for L.A. Jared Walsh struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First pitch on its way. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Hit hard to the right side. Scooped up. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Good time now to check out the Orioles' Road to the Show report as you see a couple of guys in the upper levels that have been making waves of late. So now to the plate, Kurt Suzuki. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 home. And he lays off again, ball 3.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
And it's full now, 3-2.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
And he loses him on a breaking ball.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
So a runner at first with one out now, and sizing up the situation to bat will be Joe Adell. From the belt, the pitch. Runners on first with one down. A 2-0 count to the Angels left fielder.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
2-1 to count. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 3-1. And this is lined back into center field as he picks up his second hit of the afternoon.
Now batting, the center fielder, Brandon Marsh.
At the plate now, Brandon Marsh, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Comes set with the 0-1. First and second now, one man out. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. From the belt, kicks and deals. Popped him up. Suarez is there. And that's the second out of the inning. Next, it'll be Jack Mayfield. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and two gone here in the fifth. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. 2-0 now.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Angels strand a couple. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Leading off the inning, it'll be Anthony Santander as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
The right fielder, Anthony.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth, with a punch out, one away.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Into the box, Trey Mancini. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Now the 1-0. One out, nobody on. Two balls and a strike to the Orioles first baseman. All even now, 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. DJ Stewart is on deck. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
Now batting, number 24.
So now into the box is DJ Stewart. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. From the stretch. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he struck him out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
To the plate now, Ramon Urias, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. Ball 2. Mancini, the runner at first with 2 gone. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder giving chase. He can't get to it. This one's down. And the throw coming quickly from center, so despite the hit and run, they won't get the extra base here.
The catcher, Pedro Severino.
Into the box now, Pedro Severino, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Four runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Well, you could see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
In the dirt here. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Well, the good news is this guy can really dial it up and let it fly. The bad news is sometimes he overthrows it and has absolutely no idea where it's going. He's in a little bit of a trouble, so we'll see if he can work his way out of this.
Stepping in now, Jahmai Jones, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He's set. The 0-1. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. Big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon Business Person Special following this. Number 78 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 78.
All set for the start of the inning, and next it'll be the outfielder, Juan Lagares.
Number 19, Juan Lagares.
He's set. Here it comes.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Well, he's a youngster. You can see he's a little nervous out there. Some people call it butterflies, but to him it probably feels like pterodactyls are flying around in his gut. Going to be interesting to see if he can settle down here.
Now into the box, number 2. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Has a look, now the pitch. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
In today's game, if they're going to give you an out, you take it. You have to find a way to execute a pitch in the zone, allow him to get the bunt down, and take the out at first.
The 1-0 home. Misses the zone as he pulled the bunt back in time.
I certainly wouldn't be surprised in this situation if the manager relayed down to the third base coach to get the bunt sign off. 2-0 count, you got a chance to swing the bat and do some damage right here.
2 balls and a strike to the Angels leadoff hitter. A runner at first with no outs here. Got him to go after a bad one there, and it evens the count at 2-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Count still full, 3-2. Left side, but well foul. And he fouls this one off. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that'll get down for a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were 2 outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold at third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
Standing in now, David Fletcher, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Swing and a line drive, but this will get foul for strike 2.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
To 1-2 now. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Well, when you hear people talk about the unwritten rules of baseball, I think we just saw a perfect example of that. You hit one of mine, and I'm going to hit one of yours. Always been that way and probably always will be, even though they've tried to crack down on that kind of stuff recently.
Stepping up is Phil Gosselin. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch on the way, as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only 1 run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
At the plate, Jared Walsh, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set, and the 0-1. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Fouled away. He'll try again. 1-2. Runners are at first and third, one away. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And this is lined hard to deep left. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. That makes it 7-4.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
So the next to bat will be Kurt Suzuki. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fletcher leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And this is swung on and missed there by Suzuki, and he's in trouble now, down 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And now one taken by Suzuki as he draws it even at 2-2.
That's back-to-back sliders on the outside part of the plate. Now would be a good time to come in with that good hard stuff inside.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Hit in the air to right field. Santander waits on it. And he's got it for the final out of the frame. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Angels 7 and the O's 4. Raisel Iglesias enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Kelvin Gutierrez.
Third baseman, Kelvin Gutierrez.
First delivery to him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Still even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Hard hit ball to second, reined in, and that's the first down. And with 1 away, we check out where these guys sit in the current division standings, and it's not all that pretty as they face a sizable deficit at this point in the season. Next up, Cedric Mullins. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Going back is the center fielder, and that one is gone. Solo shot to right center. Number 23 for him thus far, and that lead is trimmed to 7-5 here.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys that would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop in their bat. They can go deep.
At the plate now, Ryan Mountcastle. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Ew, was that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
The 1-1 is a fastball that misses. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
In now, Anthony Santander, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Now the 1-0. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. The 2-1 home. And strike 3 called as he says, "You got to be kidding me," with the side retired. Orioles get a run thanks to the long ball. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th. It's the Angels 7 and the Orioles 5. Dylan Tate is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Seventh inning ready to roll, and sizing up the situation to bat will be Joe Adell. Now the pitch, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And that one yanked just foul. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Here he comes again, 1-2. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. He's right there, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The center fielder, number
Next to dig in, Brandon Marsh. Flew out last time up. First offering on its way. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. One out, nobody on. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Here comes the 1-2. Is laid off for ball 2. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Angels center fielder.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting.
Now to bat, Jack Mayfield. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch on its way. Fouled off. And another foul ball. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. Angels are gone in order. They lead it 7-5. Josh Anderson is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here comes the first baseman, Trey Mancini.
The first baseman, Trey Mancini.
Now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Breaking ball called just a bit low. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. Another 1-2 delivery. Got him. The slurve that time, and that'll be the first out of the inning. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
To the plate now, DJ Stewart. Fouled away. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll reach second now with one away.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
So now to the plate, Ramon Urias, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's going to get the job done. It's a base hit. The run scores from second. That makes it 7-6 now.
The catcher, number 28,
Into the box, Pedro Severino, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. No hits to this point. Quick check on that tying run at first. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
The 2-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Urias, base runner at first with 1 out. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
And as a pitcher, that's always tough. Looked like he got a bad break on some of those calls, but he's got to learn that sometimes the calls don't go your way, and you've just got to move on. That's something that young pitchers can have a hard time with, though.
And now here is Jahmai Jones. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Now a ball ripped into deep center field. Marsh is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. Now at the plate is Kelvin Gutierrez. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And they have taken the lead. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 2 for him on the year as they've taken a 2-run lead.
It looked like he might just work out of that inning only giving up a single run, but it all comes crashing down on that mistake. Nothing like a 3-run bomb to change the entire complexion of your day on the mound.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Into the box now, Cedric Mullins. And he puts it on the ground to second. He's got it. And how about that for a situational lefty? He gets out of it with 1 pitch and the inning is over. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Orioles 9 and the Angels 7. Tyler Wells has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up a former Gold Glover. Here's Juan Lagares.
Right fielder.
First delivery to him.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
And it's fouled away. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And the 2-1. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
And this is past him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. Throwing to second. Not in time. And he's in there with a double.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a 2-bagger.
So next to bat will be David Fletcher. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Has a look. Now the pitch. Up and in on the hands. It's 2 balls and a strike. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Fletcher has a batting line residing in the 290s. Looking to boost that even higher here. Hits this one hard the other way. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Hey, guys, that's the danger of falling behind in the show. You miss over the heart of the plate with count leverage, you're going to pay for it.
Willard May will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. So here is Phil Gosselin, and he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Now here's the first offering.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And no one will get this one. Here comes the 1-2. A bouncer up the middle. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Your basic 6-4-3 will get him out of danger. Back for more at Oriole Park after this. Willard May will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle.
The designated hitter, Ryan.
Now here's the pitch. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Hard hit ball to second, right to him. And that's out number 1. So now here is Anthony Santander. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game. And the pitch. And a ball, 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he fouls this one off. Drilled down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Lagares is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Trey Mancini. He went down on strikes last time up.
Mancini.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit the other way out toward right field. Lagares will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They still lead it by 2. It's 9-7. Paul Fry comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. So now the Angels cleanup batter, Jared Walsh. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1, here it comes. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Not much you could do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Kurt Suzuki comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Fry rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball.
His heart sank right there when that ball met the bat, but just had him out front just enough to give him another shot at potentially putting him away.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Kurt Suzuki goes down for out number 2 in the top of the 9th. Standing in now, Joe Adele. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats. One 0 count. Here it is. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
2-0 count, the pitch. Hot shot towards the hole. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. He was in a position to wait for his pitch on 2-0, and he got it to keep the inning hot.
That fires me up right there. What a clutch AB, a 2-out single to get the tying run to the plate. That's all you can ask for.
At the plate now, Brandon Marsh, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Fouled away. And now this crowd, announced at around 22,000, comes to their feet. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
9-7, the final score in this ball game. Baltimore put up 4 runs in the 7th to carry them to victory. Dylan Tate claims the win out of the pen, his first. Paul Fry wraps it up for the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
I ain't never frontin' for no pump fake. Yeah, yeah. Everybody know y'all like the funk fake. Yeah, yeah. They want sticking with me like some duct tape. Coming easy to me, do that in one take. Yeah, yeah.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Orioles, 9 runs on 10 hits. No errors, they left 7 men on base. For the Angels, 7 runs on 14 hits. No errors, they left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 33 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.